Greetings, YouTube. Danny Staten here on the Danny Dan Blog, and I'm back with another comic book review. Today I'm taking on Galaxy Quest, a comic book based on the 1999 movie starring Sigourney Weaver and Tim Allen. Does anybody remember Galaxy Quest? I always say Galaxy Quest is the best Star Trek movie. That's not actually a Star Trek movie. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. My friend E. McGill, better known as the Unapologetic Geek, constantly gives me crap because I crap on bad movies. Well, I can't crap on this movie. I think Galaxy Quest is one of the best movies ever made. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments below. And once again, do you remember Galaxy Quest from 1999? Well, I wouldn't be me if I didn't do this.
Civilization is under siege. We are all that is left. They've searched the universe for a leader.
Stay tuned for scenes from next week's Galaxy Quest.
Never give up. Never surrender.
You will save us. What they got.
Never give up. And never surrender.
Were struggling TV actors.
You are all of hope. Where's my limo?
And they're about to put on a command performance 8 million light years away.
We are actors, not astronauts.
You are our protectors. That was a hell of a thing.
Now, Laredo, take us out.
You gotta move to the right.
Would you sit your
Ass down. You wanna drive this thing?
acting like heroes.
The whole thing was just a misunderstanding.
May not be enough.
They look like little children. Hi, little guy.
And DreamWorks Pictures presents Tim Allen, Sigourney Weaver, Alan Rickman, Galaxy Quest.
You're just gonna have to kill him. Well, go for the mouth, the throat, his vulnerable spots. It's a rock. It doesn't have any vulnerable spots.
Now I call that trailer the good stuff. I bet Dave Sunstorm would agree with me. There's something about this movie I really like. You can't go wrong when you got a movie with such great actors as Tim Allen, Sigourney Weaver, and Alan Rickman in it, right? And the comic book really sucks. Oh, too bad they made this. Let's open it up and have a look at Galaxy Quest. The journey continues, and they probably shouldn't have continued the journey from what I saw. So in shiny, glossy pages from 2015, I take a look at Galaxy Quest. The journey continues. Here's the people we should blame for it. We should definitely write them letters. Unfortunately, my issue's number 3, and the story's already begun as the crew is off in intergalactic fun. Oh boy, I can hardly wait to do this one. So you get the riff, read all this, find out about what happened in the past, now several light years away on the planet Death. We're going to go check out the Thurians in the Protector 3, the planet that was accidentally changed by the Omega weapon, okay? That's going to be real easy to follow. Look, let me point out the horrible art. If you think this looks like Tim Allen in any way, shape, or form, you're distorting yourself. And this has to be the worst Sigourney Weaver-looking art I ever saw. Was this comic book made any time before the movie and then they just waited to release it after? Anybody ever saw the movie could actually maybe get the characters to look like the ones from the movie? Just saying. And as I do this review, if you think I'm going to take time to read every one of these characters' names, learn them, and call them by their right name in this review, you're delusional. I will refute it. The bad guys is the bad guys, the crew is the crew, and never mention my ungodly attraction for Lalari. There's something wrong with me. So our crew arrives at planet Darth, whatever you want to pronounce that by. They do a quick sensor sweep and detect life signs. So in full panels, horribly drawn, glossy and shiny, that smells almost as bad that the characters in the book are holding their nose because this comic book stinks so bad. Our crew quickly beams down to the planet. I hate their transporter, by the way. It goes bloop and dumps them out in a big jelly bubble. E.T. phones home. No, I'm just kidding. Dude calls back to the ship and says, we have a little bit of a problem. Everybody's in one piece. Yeah, kinda. I want to pluck my eyeballs out with a fork. Oh, in this woke Galaxy Quest comic book that's making me physically nauseous. I'm sorry, Miguel. I'm sorry, Miguel. I'm sorry, unapologetic geek. I can't help it. Look at this. They switched the bodies around. Yeah, the transporter malfunction has switched the bodies. Now, men have women's bodies. Women have men's bodies. They're all confused. We got to put them back through the transporter and fix this. I hate this so much. Very few comic books have made my eyes burn with the flames of pain that this one does. Yeah. Well, I think they got it pretty well straightened out as the bad guy shows up. Gork, whatever his name is. He kind of looked like the Predator to me. I think it's a Predator guy anyway. They beam him back to the ship to discuss things. Everything seems okay, but a couple of the guys may still have a problem or two. And his name was Tony Shalhoub, and they could... Shalhoub. So, once again, in full panels brought to you by the Daily Dan blog, I give you Galaxy Quest from 2015, which could be one of the worst comic books I've ever took a look at here on the Daily Dan blog. I don't even know what to say about some of this crap. It's so bad. Look, he says, it's home of the blog. They're talking about me. Oh, I gotta do this. So in full panels brought to you by the Daily Dan blog, we see the crew talking over the fact that Daily Dan is gonna slay them on the blog for having this horrible comic book. They are really upset about it. Even Alexander, whatever his name is, Alexander Rickman over here is upset by these developments as they all eat porridge and laugh it off. Oh, I'm sorry for that, but you guys know it was funny. You're laughing inside. You really are. So, after getting all their innards back in the right people, they beam down to the planet and join the Predator. And the hunt begins for the evil Gararians, or, the bad guys that the Predators hunt. So, in this comic book from 2015, fake-ass Predator hunts a fake-ass alien with the fake-ass horribly drawn crew from Galaxy Quest in the worst comic book that ever freaking existed. And it don't even got a commercial to allow me to take a break. So I guess I'll just have to create my own commercial and take a break. I had to give that comic book a break, guys. It was giving me a migraine. I'm going to have to get the Excedrin out after this review. Hey, be sure to check out my friend Dave Sunstorm and his incredible brother Steven Sunstorm. You know, the good stuff, guys. Here on YouTube, as well as the Unapologetic Geek, E. McGill. You can see me on the Unapologetic Geek shows once in a while on Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern, as well as my friend Bay, Brainbender's Banner. You can see me over there on Saturday nights on the panel, providing I don't have a storm in the internet. Don't screw me. Be sure to check out my friend Corey over at Corey's Comedy Channel. The King of Promotions, the only YouTuber with business cards. And check out my friend Bigfoot Michigan Rob. His books, True Cryptid Encounters, are off the shelf and becoming bestsellers. And you want to own them both. Oh, and be sure to check out BK on the Air. Big Guy Sporting Thighs. My flock is everywhere, Sarah. I love her. The Nostalgic Pod Blast with Chance. Retro Nerd Girl. AAP Homestead, AAP for Life. We miss you guys. Oh my God, the Life and Sad in this channel, and Supernatural Crossroads with my friend Eric, who's MIA always. And in full, bright, glossy, shiny, full panels brought to you by the Daily Dan blog, I get back to the piece of crap we call Galaxy Quest number 3 from 2015. Fake alien versus fake predator, as our heroes watch on with their phasers. They're fake phasers. I don't even know what they call them damn things, disruptors. And they fire up on it, but it does no good. Predator versus alien in full panels. brought to you by the Daily Dan blog. Unfortunately, it's fake alien and fake predator. After several shots from our hero's weapons, fake alien goes down and begins to turn into some kind of pig and snorts and crops. Brickman fires again. Alexander takes him down. He goes, I think it's going down. And Sigourney comes over and busts it in the face with a golf ball. What? And then we get the sad realization. Predator's hungry. Oh, God. Predator ate him. So Gwen and Jason, oh God, Sigourney Weaver and Tim Allen right there, check on the injured crewman as Predator rubs his belly and says, wow, that tasted good. Unfortunately, the crewman got a little dose of poison. We got to get him back to the ship to see if we can save his life. Bloop, bloop, bloop. They put him in one of them bubble things and beam his ass on up to the ship. I'm glad they got him back to the ship. Maybe they'll be able to save his life as Predator stands in the background looking all weird. Everybody's, oh God. Does it really say that? I'm not even... Oh, God, my brain hurts. You know, by this time, you've been to a few alien planets. It's part 3 of a comic book series after the movie, you flippin' idiot! So, in the last panels of this horrible piece of shit I'm looking at today, Jason Nesmith talks it over with the Predator and decides... We're going to the Predator homeworld. To be continued. Thank freaking God it's over. I've never been so glad to finish a comic book review in my life. I'm going to have to get me a puke bucket and sit beside my desk for the next time I review something like this. Horribly drawn. Horrible story. Crap. And, oh my God, the commercials in the back don't get much better. Oh, God. Showtime and Synergy presents Transformers. You can see my Transformers comic book review here on the Daily Dan blog, and it'll make you puke, too. Son of a bitch! More Transformers! Wow. Finally, a good commercial in this piece of crap comic book. We get a commercial for the Edward Scissorhands comic book. I can't see, after the way they slaughtered Galaxy Quest, to see how bad they freak up Edward Scissorhands. I'll pick it up if I see it. I'm not a fan of IDW, that's for sure. Hey, also, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were out in 2015. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were out in every year. And the back cover, some damn turtles. Ain't that a winner? Well, that's my look at Galaxy Quest. Number 3, an IDW comic book from 2015 based on the movie, The Further Adventures. And the only good thing about it is the girl on the cover, they made her look decent. But she don't look like Sigourney Weaver. None of the characters, except maybe the Alan Rickman character, even resemble the people from the movie. I'm really disappointed in this piece of shit. And if you want this comic book, send me a letter. And I'll send it to you. God. Jeez, blog over, dudes.